guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Hallie and this is my almost 8-month-old daughter, Magnolia Jane. Today I'm going to be talking about parenting styles I do not subscribe to, or in other words, parenting rules or styles I don't really follow. I know this topic can be a little bit controversial when it comes to anything parenting related, and I just wanted to say that I respect everyone as a parent. I know everybody has their own opinions. I personally feel like from videos like this, we can learn from each other and learn to see different styles of parenting from other people's point of views. I'm not making this video to change your mind on anything. These are just things that I personally don't follow, and I hope that you guys can be respectful in the comments. And I just want to say that I have no judgment to any parent on what you decide to do when parenting your child. These are just my opinions. I think that we can all really learn from each other and learn to see both sides of different topics. With that being said, I'm going to jump into today's video. Before I get into the first parenting style I don't subscribe to, I wanted to say that this video is in collab with my friend AIJA. She is another YouTube mom here on YouTube. She was honestly my very first YouTube friend I ever had. She is also a young mom to a little girl. Our daughters are about a month apart in age, and she does everything on her channel from doing detox recipes for smoothies, baby lead weaning with her daughter, to just regular mom stuff that's really relatable. She's so fun to watch and so funny, and you guys should definitely go check her video out after you watch mine. She will be doing this same video, parenting styles she does not subscribe to. I have no idea what she is going to say in her video, so I'm really excited to go watch. So when you guys are done with mine, you should definitely go watch hers as well. So to start off, my very first thing I don't subscribe to is saying it's okay or you're fine. So basically, this is a really hard habit to break if you are trying not to say it. You don't realize how often you say like, it's okay, I'm fine, or you're fine, or it's gonna be okay, until you try not to say that. My reason for not wanting to say it's okay or you're fine is because I want her to always know that she has open communication with me. So if she's crying or she's sad, I don't want to just drill into her that if you're upset or your feelings are hurt, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Like if she's upset about something, I want her to talk to me about it. I want her to be able to talk her feelings through with me, if that makes sense. So I'm really trying to not say it's okay or you're fine. Instead, I'll ask her questions like, are you hurt? Are you sad? Do you want to talk about it? I ask her if she wants to talk about it. Even though she's 8 months old and can't form sentences or anything, I want to get in the habit of saying that so she always knows that she can talk to me. The second one's a little controversial, but that is I don't say no. I don't say no for her playing with toys or playing with household objects. As long as they're not going to hurt her, I let her play with whatever she wants. But this also goes for if she's going to grab something that she's not supposed to have. I don't yell no at her. I'll say like Magnolia, or I'll say danger or Jeremy or something else to get her attention, but it's also teaching her why she can't have it. Because I don't know about you guys, but when somebody says, Hallie, no, you can't do that, literally the only thing I want to do is go do that. I don't want her to think no was a bad word. I want her to know that if she can't have something, there's a reason behind it. I don't want to just yell no at her. I will try to redirect her or tell her why she cannot have that item. The next one is something that is definitely for like this specific time in her life, and that is the cry it out method. I have never done the cry it out method, nor will I ever. I honestly think it's because I have a very fragile heart. I cannot let her cry. I could not just go put her in bed and let her cry it out to go to sleep. If that has worked for you guys, great. That's awesome that you have found a method that has helped your babies learn to sleep by themselves. I just personally cannot do this. It just like breaks my heart so bad, and I just don't want her to think that I'm just like leaving her or something. That being said, she's 8 months old and still sleeps with me, but I can't do the cry it out method. And if you guys have any other suggestions on how to sleep train without cry it out method, I would greatly appreciate those in the comments. All right, guys, if you hear her, she's playing on the floor with like a chew toy, so sorry if there's some background noise. But anyways, the next one might seem strange because she's only 8 months old, and that is I don't do everything for her, and I want to continue this on the older she gets. What I'm trying to do is to teach her how to be an independent woman one day, and so I'm starting with an independent girl. I just want her to learn how to do things for herself, and how I've implemented that at her being 8 months old is when I go to brush her teeth, I will put the toothpaste on the toothbrush and then give it to her. She plays with it, puts both ends in her mouth, she'll suck on it, she'll move it around, and I let her explore the toothbrush. And then after she's done exploring it, I go in and brush her teeth for her. Another way I do this is I let her pick out her outfits. So you guys might think this is weird because I do Instagram reels every single week of her outfits. I pick out about 5 or 6 outfits for the week. And then on Monday, I will hold up 2 outfits, and then whichever one she grabs, that's the outfit she wears that day. I let her pick out her outfits. And I do this for a lot of different things as well. Like when we were first experimenting with food, I would hold 2 jars of baby food out and I would let her pick which one she wanted. This is just, I want her to be independent one day. I want to try to teach her to do things for herself. And it kind of goes for when we go to read books. She is actually already in the habit of bringing me the book she wants me to read her. She will crawl over to her books, she will grab one, and she will attempt to bring it to me. And I just want to continue to help her to make choices to where she is very independent when she grows up. This next one is extremely controversial, and I kind of debated on if I wanted to talk about it or not, but that is, I only get the vaccines that are required to go to school. So my reason for this is I like to approach health in a much more natural way. When I'm sick, I look up teas that help with sore throat, teas that help when you have the stomach flu, whatever. Also, another aspect of this is I did not ever have a flu shot. I've never had a flu shot. I only got the vaccines that were required to go to school, and I personally feel like I was a very healthy child, a lot healthier than a lot of other people I went to school with who may or may not have gotten flu shots or vaccines. I don't really want to throw anybody under the bus or anything, but I always felt like I was a very healthy kid and my immune system was pretty strong. And that being said, my mom made the decision for me to only give me the vaccines that were required to go to school. I respect her decision a lot, considering she does work in health, and that is what I've decided to do for my baby as well. My boyfriend and I did decide upon that together. We talked about it. We talked about the different options. We talked about like the pros and cons of getting vaccines, the pros and cons of getting the flu shot, and we mutually agreed that she was only going to get the vaccines that were required to go to school. So that is what we do. I'm not shaming anybody who gets the vaccine. If you don't get the vaccine, I understand as well. I just wanted to put my little input out there, and I don't want to shame anybody who does or doesn't get vaccines. These are just my opinions. And then the last one is actually something I am very passionate about, and that is I will not and I will never spank her, and I am going to try my hardest to never yell at her. And my reasoning for this is I've been doing a lot of research on this, and I can put articles in the description box down below if you're curious on reading some of the material that helped me make this decision. I have learned recently that spanking your children or yelling at them as a form of discipline can lead to anxiety and depression that can last until adulthood. And that is because if you spank your child when they're in trouble, they learn to be afraid of you, and they get scared if they mess up or if they do something wrong that you're going to hurt them, or you're going to hurt them with your words if you're yelling at them. This might sound a little bit crazy, but I will put the articles in the description box down below. I really encourage you to read them, and I'm not shaming anybody who does yell or spank their children. I personally am never going to do that. I think there's just different ways to go about discipline, but that is just my choice and my opinion. Anyways, guys, those are the parenting styles I do not subscribe to. This list could be like 50 things long. Everything in parenting is controversial, I feel like. But at this point in my life, at her being almost 8 months old, these are the things I wanted to talk about. The older she gets, I could do a part 2 to this video, because the older your kid gets, the more decisions you have to make. Sorry if she's distracting. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. And subscribe down below. I'm a young mom channel. I do everything motherhood related. And every Saturday, I do baby name lists. So if you are expecting or know someone who's expecting, go check out that playlist, because I have so many baby names for you guys. But anyways, that's all I have for today. If you want to join my community here, like and subscribe, and comment down below. Comment down below a parenting style you don't subscribe to, or something from my list you agree with. All right, guys, that's going to be all. Make sure you go check out my friend's video. I will have her video, her Instagram, and her channel all linked in the description box down below. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.